So if you did elbow extension and flexion and all that, this would be the stable arm right here. This you would count that as.
Yeah, so typically the part proximal to what you're measuring is stable,
Yes, yeah.
and distal is removable. Okay, so what you're doing if you're measuring elbows, you know, you're going to find your axis point. So then the stable arm is going to be lined up. This is where you got to visualize that skeleton in there. That's going to be lined up with your humerus, okay, and then the movable arm will be lined up with your radius. Okay. All right, so the neutral zero method, all motions of a joint are measured from the erect anatomical position, which is arbitrarily defined as 0. Okay, so for most of our ranges, anatomical position is arbitrarily considered 0. Okay, where you're going to find exceptions are your rotational movements. Because my hands are fully supinated in anatomical position, right? So if I bend my elbows to measure pronation, supination, I've got to come here to get my neutral. Because that's fully supinated. So right here is neutral, and here is fully pronated. You see that? Okay. So if we're going to measure my shoulder rotation, and typically we like to do it with shoulder at 90 of abduction. So this, here's, you know, so if I bend my elbow, come into abduction, then boom, here's my neutral. External rotation, internal rotation. Okay, so the middle of that point is your neutral, so that's going to be your 0. Okay?
So your thumb